Nursing students. So I know that graduation and getting your first nursing job may seem like a really long ways away, especially if you're in your first year of nursing school. But I have 3 things that I want you to keep in mind during your nursing clinicals that are really going to help you when it comes time to get your first nursing job. This first thing might sound a little funny, but I want you to journal about your clinical experiences, what the shift was like, what types of patients you took care of, what type of situations you worked through or you saw the nurses work through, because this is going to help you when it comes time for your nursing interview. Nursing interviews tend to be heavy on behavioral-based questions, meaning they're going to ask you to talk about a past experience you've had. And if you don't have a lot of work experience, you can draw on your clinical experience and share some really relevant examples that you encountered as a nursing student. The next thing is to make a good impression and make connections with the nurses on the unit. Be helpful, be gracious, don't be afraid to share your interest in working on the unit and let the nurses there know. Let the preceptor that you're working with know about your interests. Ask them if the unit hires new grads, see if they can connect you with unit leadership. And if you work with one nurse on kind of a continual basis, don't be afraid to ask them to write you a letter of recommendation. And the final thing, the most important thing, which I kind of just alluded to, but make connection with the unit leadership, or at the very least, get their contact information. If you want to apply to this organization or this unit in particular, and you don't work at the organization, it can be so challenging as an outside external candidate to get these email addresses and contact info from leaders who work there to be able to reach out and follow up on your application. So take advantage of being in the environment where you can ask them questions and figure out who the right person is. This can be as simple as you talking to the nurse that you're working with that day and asking if they would mind connecting you with their manager, even just giving you their email address so you have that information so you can follow up on an application in the future. It could also be you seeking out that manager and trying to introduce yourself, give them your resume and your cover letter, ask them if they hire new grads, just have that initial conversation of what that would look like. If you really want to work on the unit that you're doing a clinical rotation, you could even be more intentional and write that manager a really thoughtful thank you note and thank them for being able to have this experience on their unit. Talk a little bit about what you learned, what you liked, how you appreciated your preceptor. And again, give that resume, give the cover letter, and ask them, when are you hiring? Do you have open positions? Can I reach back out to you in the future? Can I have your business card? As a nurse manager, I have had nursing students do this just a handful of times, and it always leaves a really good impression because most nursing students don't even seek out the nurse manager at all. All right, so you have a to-do list now. Let me know how it goes. Drop any questions in the comments and I will get back with you.